Okay, Saturday, June 12th, just leaving brunches, and we're about to head landfill. Just had a little pickup cleanup this morning. Other folks were doing ham radio test, so let's head to the landfill. We have another interesting event. We just had our primary here this past week on last Tuesday, June 8th. We had some good news. Nikki Haley won 49% of the vote. That will be our next governor, and she'll make an excellent governor. I won't tell you that Henry McMaster is a great guy. He turning that into a showing, but I think mainly because a lot of the people I knew felt like Nikki was attacked, and they did not appreciate that. And her philosophies are correct, in line with the Constitution. My friend Curtis Loftus won handedly. First time he's been elected to office. He's our next state treasurer. He will do an excellent job. He did a great job in the Lieutenant Governor's office, Office on Aging, and he also worked on Richard Ekstrom's Transparency Board. And that's the reason Richard Ekstrom and Curtis Loftus are the reasons, in my opinion, we have transparency in the city of Cayce now. Thank goodness for those two people. Richard Ekstrom's one of my heroes. Curtis, I think, will follow in those same footsteps. So we've got some true patriots working at the state level for us. So if Bill Connor gets elected, we'll have the fabulous four, as I call it, here in South Carolina, for the Constitution, for conservative values that are truly in line with our founding fathers' vision of this country. So you have Richard Ekstrom, Comptroller General, who won, and I expect him to win the general election also. You have Curtis Loftus, who really doesn't have any opposition. He'll be our next treasurer. We have Bill Connor in the runoff, and here on the 22nd we'll have our runoff, and hopefully Bill will win. Ken Ard's a nice guy, met him, nothing against Ken, but Bill is certainly a true patriot. Never been elected office. He's been working for over a year on the campaign. After he got back from Afghanistan, he's a military hero.
Steve FM.
Great leadership skills. Have tremendous confidence in Bill.
Love talking a lot.
Right person at the right time for the job for Lieutenant Governor in South Carolina.
Digital phone unlimited nationwide for only $19.95 per month for 12 months. Call anyone, anywhere, anytime
And we have
in the U.S., Canada,
Nikki
and
Haley
Puerto Rico.
as governor. So we have four fabulous for patriots,
unlimited minutes for only $19.95 per month.
Conservative values, for integrity. And also, we have the runoff between Lake Lord and Alan Wilson. Both these fellows have been to our breakfast, Friday breakfast meetings at Brunches Family Restaurant. And both of them would make excellent choices. Okay, we're approaching the landfill. I've just got only actually one bag of trash that's picked up and yard debris today. And here we are back again. If I take a left turn here on Lexington County Solid Waste and Recycling Collection Center, Sandhills convenience site.
They also sell boiled peanuts.
Open on Saturday from 7 a.m. to 7 p.m.
The beaches are open.
Okay, let's make this turn.
Visit 967stevefm.com, keyword close.
Surfing the web can
well,
be
lucky
beneficial, especially at 967stevefm.com. Check out the last 10 songs we just played now.
Okay. Let me get out into take the trash out, and I'll be right back. Okay, we're back. Put it back up here so you can see where we're going. Let's head back to the house. Was going to take go ahead and mow the grass, but my wife insisted that I not do it until it cools off a little more. Empty this up a little bit here today. Cayce, South Carolina, passing the Lexington County Industrial Park. Well, it's been quite a week. The oil leakage in the Gulf is still going on, and as I said back a few weeks ago, the economic seismic event is still intact. Wherever you are in this country, try to support your patriot groups. Let's make the changes, the right changes, and the direction of the change has to be back to our fundamental constitutional views. Certainly, everyone didn't agree in the formation of the writing of the Constitution, but looking back at their writings and their discussions, they also took into account the history of the Greeks, the history of the French Revolution, and all these things. So let's make the change within the context of the Constitution and the fundamental laws of this country. Let's bring manufacturing back, the economic base back to our country, and everyone will win. But is it going to be easy? Nope, it's not going to be easy. It's not going to be just a matter of printing more dollars up with nothing to back it. Again, the question is, I don't know the answer to this, but what's the best way to get manufacturing back to this country? Some specifics. Well, certainly, one of the things we have to do is to have fair trade with some of these other countries. We've known for a long time that we've had, even though we've had a positive impact, I think, in China and some of these what used to be communist countries, and still are to some extent, there has to be a fairness of trade so that we can manufacture and be competitive in this country as well. And the difference is not only cheaper labor in some of these other countries. You have a lot of government subsidies and things in these other countries that can put our manufacturers here in an unfair advantage or disadvantage. So if you have any ideas out there on how we can get manufacturing back here to the United States, and make it equitable across the world. A major paradigm shift would be if we did have, as Gerald Salente mentioned, a shift in our technology. If we had some shift to a breakthrough in energy generation, that would be very nice. Whatever that happens to be. But as of yet, we don't have that. We're still tied closely to oil, gasoline, oil, and I know these things aren't going away anytime soon. But we have to strive to use our resources here in this country, and at the same time work to become independent of those traditional energy sources, at least to a large extent. I know solar, wind, all these sorts of things are good for small usage, but the only option I see at this point in time, practical option, is the nuclear option. And nuclear plants, our technology has advanced so much since 3 Mile Island and some of these other tragedies that we've had. I think that's like France. We should go with a higher percentage of nuclear power. South Carolina has a large number of nuclear power plants, percentage-wise per capita. We have one of the largest per capita